You're the one person I've ever actually like interviewed that's like publicly dated somebody that they've met on Twitch, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious. I'm kind of curious about that. Like, how did that happen?
All right, so let's get into it.
Yo, Fromies! I'm excited to announce our next guest on Streamers Unplugged. DizSea, our boy right here. Let's go.
Yo, what's good? What's up?
That's the guy right there. An amazing guy and streamer that has a really unique career. From finding love on Twitch and also streaming overnight in his own time zone. We will dive into all of it all. I'm really excited to like see what he has to say about his journey so far in the last 3 years and what he's been through. But first of all, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Before we continue on to the rest of the video, are you not subscribed to our YouTube yet? You'll get daily shorts and a video every other week. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so enjoy the crazy, funny, degenerate content, all the fails of the Froman streams. We also feature our series called Streamers Unplugged, diving into streamers' careers, their journeys, and all of their challenges. Our guests so far have been Nicro, Poofesher, Small M Mom, Astrobarrow1, and Jacksite. And in the future we have Bertrariona, DizSea, Amber, and TTV. So hit that subscribe button and get your latest YouTube videos today, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And now back to the video.
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's good to be here. Good to be talking to you. Yeah, no, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to go through it all. It's been a long journey on Twitch. I didn't expect any of the stuff to happen that has happened. I just went live one day and yeah, like a lot of stuff started to spiral.
We were just talking actually before we went live. We saw the 2K. We were talking about the 2K number. He has 2,000 followers. Like, what do you think about that? Like, when you see that number, like, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I mean, I have goals with streaming and for sure, but I don't know. I guess number goals, like I always try to do something cool if we reach like a milestone, but I don't really try to pay attention to it too much because it's gonna like slowly grow some months, maybe quickly grow some other months, so you know. But yeah, I guess my main goal with it all is just to get to the point where I could just do that, like we were talking about a little bit before, just to be able to stream full time and not like, you know, have a regular job and do your passion for your job is definitely the dream for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting, right? I mean, I definitely know that's my path to stream full time and do content creation full time as well.
Right.
So is that your path as well? Like, what do you see yourself
I'd say that's
doing?
the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
You know, to get to the point where you're able to just do it like full time, you know.
Yeah, and that'd be really exciting as well. We're talking about the future though. Let's go back to the past. Let's start at the beginning of the career. So at the beginning of your career, I mean, when did you start streaming? Do you know like the day when you started streaming or no? Like the year?
So
You said 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, I started like consistently streaming 3 years ago, but I streamed probably a little bit of like the last year prior to that too, just randomly playing COD and Apex and stuff. And then I kind of just had like a moment and I was like, I gotta just try to do this like with like full intention and like commitment to a schedule. And then I pretty much just saved up money over time, like doing DoorDash, however I could get it, and got a little pre-built PC from Walmart for like $600.
Oh,
and then,
really? Okay.
Yeah, and then once I got that, I started to like kind of figure out how to stream and all that, and then slowly but surely started to do streams, and then built a schedule and would do it every weekday through the night, same time. I had it in my bio so people knew when I'd be live if there were people that tuned in. But you know, in the beginning it's slow, like you might just be talking to yourself, and it's good to do that, I think, because you'd rather it be engaging just in case someone's watching rather than, you know, just sitting there silently just because there's no chat to talk to. Like, you got to kind of make the conversation you're on your own in the beginning.
Exactly. So I talk about that all the time, and even my chat when people like ask me questions, you know, I'm like, just talk, just keep talking. Talk to
Yeah.
nothing, you know?
Yeah, you make your own kind of content out of nothing there. What's good for some people on Twitch, I've noticed, like, as I've gotten to meet people, like, they're in communities already. Like, they're chatters. Like, I was never that type. Like, I mainly watch YouTube stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I absorb content, like, that's the main way I do it. I would watch Twitch streamers, but I'd watch, like, the highlight videos on YouTube.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I didn't really know anyone on Twitch. I didn't, like, chat in any communities, so, like, no one was in the chat in the beginning, you know? So you
Right.
kind of have to make the conversation just about the obvious things that are going on in the game and what you're thinking, just a flow of thought. Yeah, I think it helps for someone that's, like, just starting out, like, just the idea of just try to keep yourself talking, like, and avoiding those big silent moments, because the less engaging your content is, the less reason someone's going to have to engage at all. Like, if you're talking,
Yeah.
like, maybe someone feels the need, like,
Mm-hmm.
they can just hop right into a conversation that you're already having, even if it's just to yourself, which can be really awkward and weird in the beginning. I remember it was super uncomfortable for me to do that in the beginning when you really have no one there. And it might be hard to just, like, talk the entire time, but whatever you can, like, try to, or even just imagine what a chatter might ask or anything, and you can kind of just flow off of your own kind of thoughts too.
Okay, this is a really good interview so far. It's only the first question. Holy shit. I'm already learning from you a little bit, but so, you know, I asked you, like, when you first started streaming, what was your first stream like, though? What'd you do? Like, what happened during it? What'd you play? What happened?
So, if we skip ahead to where I was, like, starting consistently streaming, I would say probably my first stream was, like, I think I played this game called Everhood. It was, like, one of the first playthroughs I did. Like, I did, like, a playthrough of a game on stream, and, you know, I just do commentary over it. Like, I didn't really have a chat yet. Before that, I played some COD, and, like, you know, I did stuff like that, like Apex and those kind of games, but I just got a PC for the first time, so I was just figuring out Steam and, like, all these cool little indie games that I've never seen before. I heard good things about it, so I played that. And then that really, you know, that was, like, it was cool to play, and it was a great game. I beat the whole game on stream, but nobody chatted the entire playthrough. Not a single person. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, when things actually started, I'd say, is when I randomly put down another game I was playing. I can't even remember what I was playing. I think I was playing, like, I Am Fish or some random
I Am
game.
Fish.
But my PC could barely handle it because playing PC games on stream at the same time was, like,
Yeah.
difficult with, like, my shitty pre-built that I had. So I was like, all right, like, let me try, like, these Zelda games, because I played Breath of the Wild before I ever started streaming, and that was, like, my favorite game ever at that time. And I was like, it kind of opened my eyes to, like, maybe I should try the other Zelda games, because I never played any other Zelda game.
Really?
Yeah, so I played Majora's Mask for the first time, and I had someone chat in the first stream I did, and they helped me a lot. His name was Will. He's, like, an OG of my stream, and he helped me through, like, a lot of the game. And then as I so I came back the next night and played it again, and then he came back, and that was, like, the first time anyone had come back to the stream for more than just one random chat and then never see him again.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, what? Like, no way. And then I got raided a couple times while playing Majora's Mask by EMO and some other people, and I got, like, chatters like Simple, who's been there forever, and people that stayed to the stream and actually enjoyed my content and would keep coming back. And yeah, I mean, we got guys like Alex and Will and Simple and Emo all in the beginning really helped start to spiral kind of toward affiliate. I'd say Emo raiding me and, like, telling other people to raid me in the Majora category really started to get my streaming thing going. Like, my stream started to get traction, and I got affiliate, like, a month after playing Majora. Like, by the end of that, I
Holy shit! A month?
Yeah, yeah, like probably a month into playing Majora is when things started to work. I was streaming consistently for probably 2 months prior to that, but Majora, I'd say, was a good game in terms of, you know, starting to turn my stream actually into something where you can make money off the stream. And I was like, whoa, like, I didn't even think people would, you know, want to come back to stream, let alone, you know, start to sub to the stream. And and they were so hyped to like be there for the beginning of everything, you know, which
Right.
was really cool. And they all helped me get through the game because I never played it.
Exactly, right. So like, how did it feel like to hit affiliate?
That was really exciting to hit affiliate because it was definitely like the first goal you have as a streamer. Like when you
Yeah.
start on Twitch, like it's really the only thing you really have as a goal in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then after that,
Yeah.
like partners like really difficult to hit. So like
Yeah.
your own goals after that kind of change because you're just like, I just want to have fun and, you know, provide good content and that stuff.
Right.
But yeah, hitting affiliate was huge, and I just, it was the first time where I was like, maybe like this thing could actually be something. Like maybe I could actually make money doing this and stuff. And yeah, it started to like slowly but surely kind of make money, and I couldn't even believe people were willing to support me for just playing games that I wanted to play anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of like wild to think about that, like in that aspect for sure. Like, let's do a
Yeah,
little
sure.
step back really quick. So, overall, over the years, you know, as streamers, we adapt from the beginning to the middle to the end. We kind of adapt to the trends a little bit, but obviously we still stay true to ourselves. But over the last 3 years, what would you say out of your content is your favorite era? Like what part of your career so
Oh.
far has been like your favorite that you've enjoyed so far?
Damn, my favorite era of content. That's honestly kind of tough. Doing all the playthroughs of every Zelda, like just going through one after the other, like that whole era was like probably my first year on Twitch, like as an affiliate, like going from Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time. And like it was so cool because like every time we would play a new Zelda, it's like we would pick up a new person along the way, like that would stay in the stream and like become like a part of that stream and become a chatter, like, and hang all the time.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
it's just the journey of each game, I'd say, like it just added to everything. Like each Zelda game I played just continually added to the stream. Like the first one we got affiliate, then the next one we got like OGs, like when I played OT we got Feel in the stream, and then we played Wind Waker, we got Cheeky in the stream, and then we played Twilight Princess for the GameCube, and I met my girlfriend during that. And it's
There's
just
gonna
like
be questions about that later.
yeah, and then every Zelda game I played, it's like it added a new like kind of chatter that would always come back around like to the stream, and it like literally just built my whole community, like honestly. So playing Mario Kart too, I had an era where I was playing like hundreds and hundreds of hours of Mario Kart, and that's when I pretty much got to know everyone in the community that now I had built, like with all the Zelda games. And then we were building a new community off of Mario Kart games. I would just say the Zelda though. Playing all the first playthroughs of every Zelda, yeah, there's nothing that beats that. That was like honestly the best era for sure. I would say it definitely, playing Majora like changed the trajectory of my stream immensely. I don't know what would have happened if I didn't end up playing that one night just randomly. I have a newfound love for that series and that game, and I did then. I had only played Breath of the Wild as my first entry to the whole series, so it's like going back and then like seeing it for the first time through my eyes, and then like chatters who had nostalgia for the game like also watching me see it for the first time is like them reliving their first experience in a way,
Right.
for all those games. So it was very cool to play through like all those.
Talk about the community again, and how much you built it up. And we mentioned the number earlier, 2,000 followers. Holy shit! Like,
Yeah, we're almost there. We're at like I think we're at 1935 right now. We're so close.
you see that number though? Like, did you ever like think to this day like that you'd get that far when you first pressed go live for the first time? Like, did you think you'd like get to like 2,000 or even beyond that? Like, what did you think?
Yeah,
like,
I don't
you know.
I don't know.
Is it like mind blowing to you?
I mean, like, yeah, it is to like look at it now and like think back to where we started. I wanted to make it into something, so like I had the intention there to make it be something to where like I can just follow like this passion as like a hope, than rather just working my day job kind of thing.
Right.
And it's like it's hard because I was there like every step of the way. Like I've streamed I think 2,600 hours on Twitch.
Oh wow.
So it's like I've seen the growth every single day, every week for months and months, and 3 years now almost. So I've definitely put a lot of time into the stream. I put a lot of work into it, and I wanted it to grow over time. So I'm happy with where we're at. I definitely didn't expect it to be this fast, to get to 1K as fast as we did, and like almost 2K now. I'd say I wasn't really ready for like the speed of it to grow as much as it did, but I don't know. I mean, you can't really help that stuff. I just stream, and if people enjoy it, like, it's awesome that they want to hang out for the ride and follow the stream and tune in, almost every night that I stream. So it's really cool.
It is interesting because the one day I was in your chat and you said that like we're actually kind of like similar to like the same age, but you just said you've been streaming for 3 years. So I started streaming back in May of 2022. Yeah, May 18th of 2022 is my first day ever, and we're around the same age. So I'm kind of curious, like, what got you into streaming? Like, what got you into like the mode to be like, you know what? Move the mouse, press live, go live, do my shit. Like, what motivated you to do that? I'm kind of curious, actually.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd say what got me to actually do it is it's multiple things, I'd say, that got me to finally press the live button. I was definitely procrastinating it for probably about a year because I was very like just uncomfortable with putting my face in front of a camera, even though I had one. But yeah, I'd say what made me actually do it though, when I first wanted to start streaming and like started doing it consistent, like I had like my first ever like panic attack like ever, and it was just like so intense that like if you look up symptoms of it, like it feels like you're having like a full-on like heart attack, and I thought that's what happened.
Right.
So
right.
it kind of put things in perspective. I know it wasn't, but just the way that it made me feel, I was like so sketched out about it that it was like, what if that was though? And then like, it made me kind of think like, what would I be regretting not doing right now? Like if that actually was something like bad. And like, so for me, what I came to the conclusion was like, I should just do my own thing because, that's what I want to do. Like, I grew up watching DizSea and people like that made videos on YouTube, even PewDiePie and people. And, they made gaming content. I always loved gaming. That moment put things in perspective for me to where, like, I think I should use my time wisely and, like, do stuff that I really enjoy too, not just focus on, like, work and all the stuff you have to do.
Right.
So I really started to kind of, that just put things in perspective for me a lot. And then, watching guys like Ludwig was a big one, and Clint Stevens was a huge one for me.
Clint,
when I saw,
let's go.
Once I saw Clint's stream, I was like, dude, I could see myself doing what he does. Like, I'm similar to him. I felt like watching his videos, and yeah, I mean, like I could totally see doing this. It looked fun. In my head, if I ever was gonna do it, I thought it'd be like YouTube, but once I started to kind of see more of the Twitch related videos on my YouTube, that's when I think I started to get the idea that maybe I should do that.
Yes.
Someone from my town also did Twitch and like found a lot of success in it. And I was like, wow, like he blew up like in like a year or two of doing it. And I was like, why don't I just do this? Like I like gaming. Like I don't know why I'm holding myself back. So yeah, I mean, I saved up, got that PC, got a pre-built from Walmart for like $600, and procrastinated for a little bit. I also got my camera. I got a Logitech camera in the beginning, like a C920.
Yeah.
And I got it for free because so I work at Amazon. They did like this little contest, and you send like a picture of your dog in like a cute costume. And we put my dog in like a UPS like outfit for Halloween.
Oh my god.
So it was like perfect because it's like he's like a little mailman, and I was like, he's getting ready for Prime season at Amazon. Like he's gonna ship out a bunch of packages, and I won that, so I got the camera for free. And then I just kind of like was procrastinating a little because I was like kind of uneasy about putting my face on camera. So I did some streams without a camera for a little bit in the beginning, like some Mario 64 speedruns and stuff. But eventually I kind of broke out of that and just tried to do something uncomfortable, and just slowly but surely I became very comfortable with it, and it just became a normal.
I love that. Yes.
If you're uncomfortable with something, especially, it doesn't have to be like jumping out of an airplane. I think everyone's gonna be afraid of that. You don't have to go do that, but you do something that like maybe you're slightly uncomfortable with, but it's gonna be something you want to do.
Right.
I'd say just try it for like a month, and if you absolutely cannot stand it, you can give it up. But I guarantee you, you do it consistently enough, it just kind of becomes your new normal. Like,
Yeah.
because you expose yourself to it enough. So if you enjoy gaming and you could see yourself streaming a game, like, just my advice is just do it. Like, you have nothing to lose. Like, if you just keep exposing yourself and putting yourself out there, like, I'd rather like fail and you know that I failed rather than like live with the regret of never trying something. So for me, that'd be my advice. Definitely get out there and just try to do what you want to do.
Yeah, and I agree with DizSea on that actually as well. It's like another anxious person that deals with anxiety while streaming. I think that your message out there to whoever like wants to become a streamer, your message is so powerful you don't even know it, because my message and DizSea's message might not resonate with somebody out there in Oklahoma or Nevada or somewhere else, you know what I mean? That one little person that's just sitting there alone, they're like really depressed, might even be like suicidal, you never really know.
Yeah.
My message doesn't really matter. DizSea's doesn't matter at all, but maybe your message out there matters to that one person. It's like a glove.
Right.
It fits right away. And so if you
Right.
like if you put yourself out there, you can actually save somebody's life. And I've definitely noticed that in my
Yeah.
career. You probably got DMs as well, DizSea, right? Like, you helped me
Yeah.
out. Like I felt really depressed. Your streams are great. Like,
Yeah. That stuff's wild to me. Yeah. Just playing a game and like you're just there for someone late at night. Like for me, like I stream all night, and it's like the reason I did that intentionally too, because I would always be up late at night with my own thoughts. So, and I was always a night owl anyway. But it's like if I can stream, then I'm a distraction for somebody who might just be up late, like dealing with their own thoughts, and maybe I can relate with them in some way too. It was never really the intention. I would have loved to help anybody, dealing with something similar that I was dealing with like panic attacks and stuff like that. And that there is like hope too. Like you can overcome these things
yes.
like over time. Like it's not like you don't have to accept that this just is it forever. Like you can work on things on your own way, and I give my own advice to things I've worked on and to try to help people out, and people have definitely appreciated a lot of that kind of stuff too. Yeah,
dude, I love that. I love that message, and it really should resonate with some people for sure. I think that there's always somebody out there for somebody. So if you're watching this, trying to get advice, definitely just do it. Fuck the anxiety, just do it. So
yeah, go for it. You got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
You got one life.
We talked about your follower count, which you said the numbers don't really matter, which is really cool actually.
Yeah.
I really do. I in my opinion, I really do value that, because usually people, like even myself, I see the numbers and I'm like, numbers here, that's kind of like my milestones.
Yeah.
So if that's not your milestone, I think that you've definitely at this point hit a lot of different personal achievements. What would you say is your biggest one that you've done so far? On top of that, what one are you gonna shoot for next?
My biggest achievement on Twitch so far, I don't know, maybe doing a 100-hour subathon on Twitch. That was crazy. I say that was like a crazy achievement, to get through a 100-hour stream, like stream almost every day of the week from Monday to Friday. I mean, that looks like nothing now because Kai's streamed for like this entire month straight, but doing 100 hours in a week and like actually being able to sustain it in a small community to last the full 100 hours was crazy. I mean, I supplemented it too because I felt bad. I started to feel bad when people will like sub, like, or give me like 20 subs, all this stuff, like, and it's like my own event that I am running. Like, I feel bad because it's like I almost feel like I'm putting it out there like, hey, like if you want this to keep going, you gotta give me subs. So it's like I gifted probably like 50 plus subs during that.
Oh shit, it's 50.
Just so it could like keep going all the way to the 100-hour mark, because I did want to make it the whole way, but I didn't want to like put it on the chat especially because we're still a small community, so it's like I don't want to put it on them to make us get to the goal of 100 hours, which was crazy. I mean, to do that was awesome.
It's a lot.
For a future goal, like what it would be like the biggest goal we could achieve with the stream is just to be able to do it as a job. I mean, like to be able to quit my day job and do that, it's kind of an ambiguous goal because like there's no real telling like, oh, like this number of followers, this number. I mean, maybe a certain number of subs, I guess you could put it to, because then, but you also have to get it consistently because it's up and down with monthly Twitch subs and everything. So
Right.
if you get to like probably 500 or 600 subs a month, like average, like, and it gets consistently, you get to that, I'd say you could get to pretty much, you're pretty close. You're getting to the moment where you could probably think about just doing that. You'd be living, you know, pretty frugally, but but I'd be like living my dream. I would just stream way more, and I'd stream all the time, and I could dedicate all my time to like editing videos and everything else. So, you know, everything else can start to kind of grow as well because you have more time to kind of work on everything. That's definitely the ultimate goal, I'd say. Whether it happens or not, like I'm just happy that at least I live in a time where I can even attempt to do something like this, where pretty much any niche on the internet can be a career now. Like if you like golf, you can make golf content. If you like cooking, you can make cooking content. Anything you love to do, like you can quite literally make a career nowadays on a channel, on Instagram, on Twitch, on YouTube. So, you know, I'm happy that we even have opportunities like that nowadays. So, you know, I'm glad I can at least try it. And where we've gotten so far is honestly, you know, it's amazing. So I don't belittle any of the progress we've already made. It's been amazing, my time on Twitch.
Yeah, and I bet it's been pretty amazing for you actually, because you know you've met the love of your life pretty much so far on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
So let's go into that,
Very
because
true.
you're
Okay.
you're the one person I've ever actually like interviewed that's like publicly dated somebody that they've met on Twitch, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that. Like, how did that happen?
All right, so let's get into it. Shout out Mies, love you Mies.
Me.
So yeah, we were playing. I was playing Twilight Princess, and I was telling this story because someone asked me like, "Why do you have?" This is the only tattoo I have. It's just like a wolf on my arm.
Oh, that's really dope.
I can make him dance. Look.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Making him dance.
So someone was asking about it, and I was like explaining where it came from. So long story short, I got it from my uncle because he passed away, and would always tell my dad like he wanted to like run with the wolves and stuff.
Aw.
So, and they spread his ashes at a wolf preserve, and I was like explaining this whole story of that, right? And I have the VOD on my YouTube, and I timestamped it and everything. It's part 1 of my Twilight Princess playthrough.
Okay.
And I have it timestamped in the comments when Mish finally came in for the first time.
Okay.
But yes, so I was explaining the story of the wolf, and my dad spread like my uncle's ashes at a wolf preserve, and they all were like howling and stuff. And then I'm like, I actually have the video, so I pulled up the video on my phone and I'm showing it on camera, like to the stream. And as I'm showing the video, I get raided by someone with the name Wolfie High. And in that raid brought Mish, and Mish followed for the first time in that night, like, cause she was watching Wolfie. And,
oh wow.
and yeah, it was like some weird cosmic twist of fate thing. I don't know if you believe in meant to be's or whatever.
Oh,
but
I can talk about that all day.
It's hard for me to ignore certain things and just play it off like it just happens because it happens. I think for me, that was like a telltale sign that like, you know, this person is really cool. Like, not in that moment, right? Because like obviously she just followed the stream, and like I didn't think it was going anywhere like that at all. I never even thought Twitch was like a place where I could meet a girl. Like I thought it was like I thought it was like some weird like, you know, place where like girls would cringe at me for playing on my stream. Like I never thought that place would go.
Yeah.
So but yeah, like she just enjoyed the stream and would tune in a lot, and yeah, we eventually played Mario Kart one night like as a community, but she DM'd me to play, and I was like, yeah, you could hop in too, and we'll all play. So then we were all playing, and I finally got in like a VC with her and started to get to know her and some of the people that she met on Twitch, and kind of built like some friendships on that, like off of the people that she knew on Twitch. Because for me, up until that point, like I don't know, I never really like talked to people other than just in my chat. So like when stream ends, that was the end of the conversation pretty much. Like I'll talk to you in like my public Discord kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
I never was really open to like the idea of like, I guess like new friendships on Twitch or whatever. So yeah, you know, I started to meet more people that she were like kind of in her circle that she had met through streaming, and we'd have nights together where we'd game and stuff, and then I don't know, like we would just talk off stream and stuff, and we started to get to know each other, and she was really cool, and I found out that she kind of liked me, and I was like, all right, like I kind of like her. I thought she was cute, she thought I was cute, so I was like, all right, like I don't know. And then just before we knew it, like I was buying a ticket to fly out to meet her in Canada, like 3,000 miles away, and then after that we were dating, and yeah, everything's been great. I mean, we've been together for, it'll be 3 years in August, so
Wow,
it's
holy
probably like
shit.
two and a half years, and all that just from playing Twilight Princess. Like I was playing Twilight Princess, and you know, you turn into a wolf in the game, so like that's how the conversation about the wolf tattoo started to come about, and I don't know what the odds are that the person that rated me was Wolfie High that brought me the person that I love to. I don't know, but it is crazy. And you know, as I got to know her a lot, I started to look back at that moment like maybe that was like kind of like a sign or something, because it's like that is crazy timing. And I don't know, and Wolfie's cool too. I've talked to Wolfie over the years, like he'll like raid me, I've raided him, and I've been in his chat before and hung out in his streams. He's a really cool dude. He's great, and I always thank him because he brought me the love of my life. So it's wild. It is wild. I never thought that would happen from Twitch, but it's pretty amazing that it did. And yeah, she's an awesome person.
I love that story. It's fucking awesome. So like, you know, you are like the first person I, you know, been talking to, interviewing that has dated somebody from their community. Do you like have any advice for like somebody out there that might be like flirting with the idea of like talking to somebody on Twitch, but they're kind of scared because it's like long distance, kind of scary, you know, a community member of mine kind of scary too, you know, like
yeah, true. It's a balance. Like if it happens naturally, like if you just get to know somebody, like you should never go into someone's stream with the intention of like, I'm gonna date that person. Like that's
yeah,
weird,
that's
creepy mentality.
wild. Yeah.
And you shouldn't look at chatters like that either, obviously.
Yes, I agree.
If you just get to know someone and game with them, and like naturally you just feel like you're, you know, picking up on each other's vibes and things are like right, then you know, then that's it. Like it just should be a natural kind of thing. But if it's like, if you're like kind of going into a stream with an intention, it can be a little weird, you know. For me, like Mish kind of made all the first moves because I was like, yeah, like kind of like, I don't know, like I'm not really that kind of like, I don't know if this is good or like if this is, you know. And yeah, like we would talk off stream, and you know, she was just very chill, and I could just tell that she was like kind of flirting with me and stuff. And I was like, are you kind of like, you know, you just do it the right way. Like you can't be weird. You gotta feel out the situation. Like if they're into you, like you just never force it. I've never been somebody that's like trying so hard to get girls or anything. Like I never really thought it was gonna be anything. I just thought we were like good friends, but you know, she was like kind of flirty, and I was like, okay. So I kind of like, you know, test the water, flirt a little bit back. You could kind of tell it was just like, it was equal. Like you both had the same kind of feelings, I guess, where you thought each other were like cute, but like you're kind of like not sure because it's a little awkward in the beginning.
Yeah.
But you know, as far as like doing it on Twitch, I think it's fine. It's just can't do it with like a situation where you're just like forcing it, or like you can't force something like that. It just has to be like a natural, like you get to know someone, and just like anything, just like anywhere, like as long as you get to know them and the vibes are right, then you could just match up with anyone, anywhere really. I mean, like it's a little weirder if you're like a guy and you're in chatter. Like I don't know, because I don't know, it could be weird, but you know, if you just want to be friends with someone, like just be friends with them. Don't go into anything with an intention of dating anyone.
Right.
Like just get to know someone, and like, and that's that. Like if it goes into that, then it does, but I wouldn't have anything like that in your head when you're, you know, talking to someone on Twitch or like that. Yeah, I wouldn't build up like an expectation at all when it comes to that. Like just if you want to get to know people and like make friends, like that's fine. And you know, if it goes to somewhere else because you're both kind of feeling each other's vibe, then yeah. And I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, like I'm sure there's plenty of people who have dated people through Twitch and stuff, like, because the thing is, like,
yes.
you get like you get each other. Like especially as a dude, like it's hard to find like regular girls that are just gonna be like understand streaming and gaming. Like I've never known any girls that liked gaming or anything until I met Mish. So, you know, and she also streamed a bit too. So it's like she just got everything that I was doing, and you know, it just clicked. You know, she also, I'd say, just if you're a dude and that's you think you're kind of crush on someone, like just be friends, and like if they make the first move, then you know, then maybe you could, you know, flirt a little bit. But yeah, you gotta just let them kind of make the first move, I think.
Yeah,
But that's my policy in general, though. I'm not the type that's like super coming at you with pickup lines and all that. If you don't know what you should stream, like you could always go into your own stuff, like some comfy nostalgia game that you loved, or maybe try something that you missed that maybe you might love, and you know, give it a chance. And yeah, and if it's a first time, like people will help you. Like it just depends on the game. Like if it's a beloved game like Ocarina of Time, Majora, or Super Mario 64, like you never know. Like people could come in and help you out with the game, and you know, and if not, like you're just starting, so don't beat yourself up. Like for me in the beginning, like I would just be, I would think it was like the best stream ever if I had one person that talked to me for 3 minutes in my
yes,
chat. Like
yes,
it was like, whoa, like I actually talked to someone tonight. Like that's crazy. Like
yes.
it's not easy in the beginning, just like anything. Like you're building it, especially if you're starting from nothing. Like that's how it is. You're starting from nothing. Like you have to kind of just accept that and just put in the time. Like I've put in 2,600 hours. I'm almost at 2K now. You know, it's a grind, but if you love it and you enjoy it, then don't give up on it. And you know, give it a good try. Try a consistent schedule would be my biggest advice. I think that's what definitely changed my stream. And playing the right games too. Just keep testing different things out, and I guarantee you one of those is going to get some traction, and then you can stick to that for a bit until you want to move on to something else. And you know, don't be afraid to move on to something else either. I think, you know, it's important to not pigeonhole yourself into one category forever. Yes, you might grow in the category and become like a legend of that category, but what you want, what I want personally, is like people that want to be there, like no matter what I play. Like if they're there for me as a streamer rather than the game that I'm playing, and just me being known in that game.
Yes.
So
yes, another big like thing that I would piggyback on, which you like kind of touched on, would I mean you just did pretty much, but you know, never also just play a game just for the, you know, the viewership, right? It's like Fortnite, you know, that kind of bullshit. Like you see the high numbers on Fortnite, Call of Duty nowadays, because like that's like the big thing to do. Black Ops 6 or whatever the fuck just came out. All those stupid new games. Yeah, there's higher numbers because people are definitely interested in the game, but never just play the game because you see high numbers, because you'll just get burnt out. You want to enjoy yourself, and it makes no sense. And what DizSea just said was really vital, actually, where it's like, well, you know, if you play whatever you want to play, you'll be happy, and you'll actually act like yourself, and they'll actually start coming around just for you instead of just the game that you're playing.
At the end of the day, you want to just play whatever you want to play. But I can understand, I empathize with like wanting your stream to grow and like struggling in the beginning. So it's like, I know people want growth. That's why you're streaming. You want to have a little community. You can play games that get traction, and you know, you could try different things though. You never know what might work, you know. And but yeah, you shouldn't get so attached to just the game that's giving you numbers, because you still want to just enjoy what you're doing. You want to enjoy the stream. Now, if a game's giving you results for your stream and you're enjoying it, then you know, you've tested out enough stuff, and maybe you found something that you actually can mess around with for a bit, or play for a while. Some people love to just play one game.
Yeah.
You know, it really depends on you. But for me, it's like I like to just be able to play whatever, whenever, and you know, people are there just because, you know, they enjoy hanging with me and, you know, see my reactions to whatever we might be playing that night.
Speaking of like values and everything like that, Is there anything else you want your community to know about you at all? Whatever you like to say.
I mean, shout out to all the people that watch my stream from day one. A lot of you guys have been there and continue to come back to my stream over 3 years. Thank you guys so much for everything we've been able to do. And to those who've supported the stream and given money to me in the stream, like, thank you guys so much. I can't even believe we're almost at 2K now. And yeah, I mean, I would say if you're, I've said it before on my stream, but like, if you're a viewer of Twitch, you've at least thought about streaming. You've thought about what your own stream would be like. Try it. Give it a try. Like, you know, obviously save up money, do it right, get a PC, get OBS or Streamlabs OBS, and just try it out. Because, you know, if you watch Twitch enough, you're a gamer. Not everybody's comfortable with putting themselves on camera on, you know, a microphone. That's fine too. If you want to just watch, that's totally cool. But I think a lot more people really do want to try it deep down, but kind of get in their own way. And I would just say you shouldn't. There's no reason not to try it. You're gonna be safe. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong is gonna happen. You're just gonna play a game, and you never know what could happen. Like, I turned on my stream one night, and, you know, 2 years later, I'm flying to Canada to meet my amazing girlfriend, and, you know, I don't know. And then, like, I have this whole community now of people that enjoy watching the stream, like, almost every night, and it's amazing, you know? I mean, I would love to just get to the point where we could do this just full time, but, you know, that's the dream.
Right.
And sometimes the chase is the whole goal anyway. So, like, once we get to it, then what? Then what's the next goal? It's like, I don't even know. But I would be pretty stoked. I would be pretty happy to get to that place. That would be the ultimate dream, to just stream and make videos on YouTube. That would be the dream. And thank you guys for helping me get closer to that every day that I do stream, and you guys for tuning in over the years. And thank you to Fro for doing this interview, and it's very cool.
Oh, thank you so much for being on the podcast just in general. I definitely, really good interview actually, really good answers, and I really did enjoy the positive, just the positive the positive notes in general. I've even learned a little bit from you, so I learned from every one of my guests, which is why I have them on. They're all different in some different way, so I definitely appreciate you being on. This is our 7th guest, DizSea. He's great. Give him a follow. All the links will be in the description below. His Twitch, his YouTube, his Instagram will be down below. All that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
Give him follows everywhere. He's great. You'll enjoy him, especially if you're a late night owl. You'll love that shit. You'll probably see me collab with him in the future, hopefully. Have a good time with him. Yeah, we fucking
we'll do some more stuff.
We definitely will. I had a great time with you, man. Thanks for being on the interview. Thanks for everybody that watched today. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I will see you.
Subscribe.
Hit that button. Hit that button.
Hit the sub, dude. Smash that shit.
The like button.
Like the video. Let's go.
Hit that red button. God, I hate that. I hate saying it. It sucks. But
this was awesome, dude. Thank you for this.
Thank you, man. Great. Oh, we just like shake hands like through Discord.
Wait, are you on this side for me?
Oh wait, should I do this? Oh, there we go. Wait, there we go. Wait.
This way?
Other way. There we go. Nice there we go. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you a bit more, Fro.
Yes, dude. Good to have you on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.
See you later.
See ya.